I had the honor of doing hair and makeup for my 4th grade daughter's school play. And I am not a makeup artist, and so I just brought all of my makeup with me. I did buy disposable applicators from Amazon, and I was doing everybody's makeup, and the kids were just very excited and running over and asking if they could borrow the makeup to do each other's makeup, because the 3rd grade chorus was also backstage getting ready, but they didn't really have like full costume makeup and whatnot, but they were just so excited and seeing each other. And so they picture this, it was so cute, like picture like little elementary school tables with their tiny chairs, and the kids, they were all sitting across from each other and doing each other's makeup, and it was adorable. It was so cute. So of course when they came over and asked if they could borrow the makeup, I said sure, that's fine. But then afterwards I was like, I don't know if I ever want to use any of this makeup again, because I'm not sure how sanitary that all was. So after the play I decided to go through my makeup, and I threw out a lot, and a lot of it I just gave to my daughter. My makeup is really a mix of just drugstore brand and some higher end items, but honestly, like, one of the blushes in my makeup bag was from my wedding, and I just celebrated my 17th wedding anniversary, so it was probably time to get rid of that anyway. So I did treat myself to some new makeup, and I thought we could do like a first impressions video together. But before we begin, let's light a candle to just sort of like set the tone. I love the fragrance of this candle. It is so fresh and light. And I love the container. It's this beautiful glass. It's like a green, like a mossy green color. I'll definitely reuse this container for something after I'm done burning the candle. It would actually be a cute, like lip gloss or makeup brush little jar. Okay, let's go ahead and light this. Seems to always take me 3 strikes to get the match to light. Okay. So I'm just going to put this back here for us to enjoy together. Okay, so I did do some skincare beforehand. Lately, my skincare has been pretty minimal. I put on a vitamin C serum. This is the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I also use I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the red version at night. Vitamin A, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. So I've just been using this as a vitamin C serum. I've been using vitamin C serums forever, but I just switched to this one. It is a little more natural and also much more reasonably priced than the one I was previously using. This has cognac root, ferulic, and hyaluronic acids, as well as vitamin C. And then I've been using this for a facial is this one. I love this Color Science one. I've been using this mostly. I think it's really cool because it comes out white and then turns to like the pigment of your skin. Or I also love the Elastin Hydratint Pro Mineral Sunscreen, this one. These are both fantastic and I use them both, but they're both tinted, so I don't want to use them today because I want to see how the color matches with the concealer that I bought. So I don't want to use something with color underneath it, but normally I would put something like that on. Okay, so most of the makeup that I bought was Merit. I decided to buy Merit because it's like a minimalist makeup, which is kind of like my vibe. I typically will use, like I don't use a foundation. I'll typically use like a tinted sunscreen, maybe some concealer. And I've heard good things. It's also a clean brand. I used Beauty Counter for a while when that was a thing. But it is no longer in business, I believe. So, I decided to give Merit a try. I see it like all over the internet, so we'll see what the hype is about. It did come in this makeup bag, which is cute and everything, but like, is it just me or is this like not a very functional makeup bag? There's no pockets, there's no zipper. It's cute, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. But it did come in here, so let me show you what I got. We'll just go through each item. I guess I'll go through each item and use it. So let's start with the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. So I guess this is like their concealer foundation all-in-one situation, which I love the idea of that. I've also heard that Merit is good for mature skin because their products are cream-based, so they don't settle into like fine lines like some powder products may. And I got the color Sand. So this is the complexion stick, the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. So it's not very big, it's small. And it has just like it's just like a stick of foundation. So let's go ahead. I do have a mirror in front of me here as well so that I can do my makeup somewhat well. So I don't know, I guess you just put it wherever you need coverage. I'm not sure how much to put on. I also probably should have brought a headband or something over here, but oh well. Okay, oh, you know what else I bought? I did buy their brush. Oftentimes, when I'm trying like a new makeup, I will buy the brush that they sell specifically for it because it usually ensures like the best application of that product. This is the brush number 1, the blending brush, and supposedly you can use this. They sell 2 brushes, a makeup brush like this, and then, I'm sorry, like a blending brush, and then like an eye brush. was just like a densely compacted brush. I do like how everything's kind of like compact and small. Alright, so let's just blend this in. It is very blendable, very creamy. It is, I think I got the right color too, actually. Like I said, I got sand, which was probably like a light to medium shade. It's kind of silly of me to buy makeup right now because I'm going into the summer season and where I don't really wear makeup. And this probably won't match my skin tone in a few weeks, but that's okay. Okay, so that's pretty good, I think. It is, yeah, this is nice. I am at a little bit more on top of like where I have some blemishes for a little bit more. It says it has buildable coverage, but like overall it's pretty good. And you know what, in the camera it looks a little light for my skin tone, but in real life I think it looks okay. I don't know. We'll see. They did have a good return policy, so if I need to exchange for like a different shade, that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, and again, like I said, in real life it actually looks pretty good, but okay, so that is like that's like the foundation base color, or I guess just like concealer if you didn't want to use it as a base. Okay, and then this is the Bronze Bomb Sheer Bronzer. And there was a pretty decent color selection for the concealer foundation. And then this one I got in Cyan. Is that what that says? Cyan. I think there were 4 or so bronzer colors, maybe more, I don't know. I think I went with like, if one of them said like the original or I don't know. And actually, you know what? I think they gave you recommendations based on what foundation stick you bought. So it was like, if you're buying this one through this one, this bronzer stick would be best for you. So that's how I picked. That's pretty. Pretty gold container. And then it has like a little protective thing on top. So this is the color. And I guess you just like draw it on. So let's do that. Oh, that was a little heavy-handed, maybe. If you're a makeup artist or like a makeup guru and you want to give me tips, you're welcome to. And I'm just going to use this same brush to blend this in. Look how blendable that is. That's pretty good. Amy's wondering, is that just like, did I just blend that away completely, or is that still there? I think it's still there. Okay. Okay, so that is the bronzer. No, just kidding. That's the contour stick. Wait, what do they call it? It's a bronze bomb. Oh, it's a sheer bronzer. So it is a bronzer. Maybe it's a bronzer and a contour stick. Let's pretend it is, because then I will have covered all my bases. Okay, and now we have this blush. And this is the Blush Cheek color. And I got it in the color Beverly Hills. The packaging is very nice on these, I will say. And I would say price-wise, this is sort of like, maybe like mid-level. Like, I don't remember how much everything was, but like, I think this was maybe like $38, which, you know, is not cheap. It's more expensive than like a drugstore brand, which would probably be like, I don't know, $12. But you can also get foundations that are $65, $70, so sort of in the middle, I think. This is the blush, and it has that gold packaging. It has that pretty gold packaging, like the bronzer stick. And the color Beverly Hills is sort of this like pinky, a little bit terracotta pink. So I guess you just like draw it right on. Let's see. Okay. That's a pretty color. I like it. I love blush. Like if I was not wearing any makeup at all, I would probably throw on, like in the summer when I'm like, I don't really wear any makeup. I wear like sunscreen. Not even tinted sunscreen. I usually just throw on like regular, like this, but with sunscreen. But I will wear that and maybe like toss a little blush on my cheeks, and like that's what makes me feel the most put together. So I do love blush. I am a blush girl. I wonder if you can like dip right into this. I just did that and I was like, are you allowed to do that? Or are you supposed to just draw on your face with it? But that's a pretty color. It is light. It is not like a real aggressive color. I kind of want more. I do think I recall reading that these are like very buildable. But again, they're known for being minimalist, so it's supposed to just be a very natural look. Okay, now there is a eyeliner stick. Whoops. Just fell right out of the box. So, this is the box. It is the Day Glow highlighting balm. And there were several color options. I went with Kava. And you know what? I was really on the fence about what color highlighter stick to get. This one is like their shimmery, like, it might have been the lightest one, for just like a glow. And then there was one that was like a bronze color with a shimmer. And I ended up ordering this one, and then like, I did a middle of the night stress order and got the other one, which it might have been called Solstice. I can't remember, but I did order another one of these in a different color to try. It's not here yet though. I ordered that and then the eyeshadow too. So the eyeshadows, they're not palettes, they're just pots of cream shadow. originally in a lighter highlighter, and then like in the middle of the night I was like, I think I want a lighter eyeshadow and a darker highlighter. I don't know why I cared that much. Nobody cares that much, but I ended up ordering another one because I figured I can either have two or I can just return the color that doesn't work for me. I typically use 3 colors on my eyes. I'll use like a light neutral shade on like as like the base, and then I'll do like a medium color in the crease, and then I use like a darker one as like an eyeliner. But I did buy an eyeliner as well, so, but not from Merit. So, okay. This is the highlighter stick. It is like that pretty shimmery. I've read and heard that it's not glittery, it's just shimmery, like a natural glow. So I'm gonna go down like that. Oh, it's like so smooth and weightless. Let's see here. I don't even know, can you even see that? Okay, so this is all very, very minimalist, I would say, but I like it. I like how it's coming together, I think. Okay, so that is the highlighter. Now for eyes, this is the last thing that I got from Merit, I believe, yes. And this is the eyeshadow. It is the Solo Shadow Matte Eye Color, and I got the color Mid-Century. All of the Merit products are, hold on, clean, vegan, cruelty-free. And like I said, I got Mid-Century. Is that, can you read that? Yeah, Mid-Century. So, this is a pretty little pot. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty color. It's like a brown. It looks dark though. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so like I said, I usually do like a neutral color. Sometimes I'll even take my highlighter and put it there, which I did not do, but maybe I will afterwards. We'll see. So I'm just going to take a little bit, because again, this looks pretty dark. Okay, that's not too bad actually. Although, I will, oh yeah, now it's coming in a little darker. I will say, hey, that this is probably the color that I would use in my crease. waste so much product when I sharpen it, and it's like the wood stick part, like it scratches me sometimes, so I don't love that. So I wanted to get one that was like a retractable eyeliner. This is the Stila Stay All Day Smudge and Set Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, and I got the color Lionfish Bronze. And again, this is the color. mascara, I bought a new mascara because the children did take mine. Again, I had disposable spoolies, but I don't know if they used them, so I was like, that is immediately going in the trash. But I've heard good things about the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara, and honestly, the mascara I was using before was the Panorama. I think it was L'Oreal Panorama. I didn't love it. It was a little too like wet for me. And this one I've heard is like the Roller Lash mascara. And again, e.l.f. I like because it's vegan, cruelty free, and it's clean ingredients. I got the color Deep Brown. Okay. Oh, I like this applicator actually. It's like a much smaller applicator than some of them, like are really big and puffy, which, you know, I like. It's just that it's harder to keep the product from like clumping, I think. Okay, so let's give this a try. Oh, I forgot to curl my eyelashes, but that's okay, I don't care. I think I like this. I find that new mascaras especially can be so, they just have so much product, which makes me curious to see like how this stands the test of time. If it's gonna feel like, I almost like when they're dried out a little bit. And this kind of already has that feeling. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing for a brand new mascara, but this, I just sort of like overline just slightly my lips, and then I kind of color them in a little bit too. I love the way this looks, but at the same time I feel like it doesn't like, I don't know how long it really lasts. And I'm not one to like carry my lip liner with me and reapply throughout the day. So that's lip liner, and then I have like a few gloss options here. This is the Slick Click Fat Oil by NYX. I really like these. I don't know like how much product is really in them, but they're pretty cheap, so whatever. And this is the color. Link is in my bio. But you click it to get some product out. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I think it's such a pretty color, and they're like really like creamy and smooth. I thought that was gonna make like a loud sound. There we go. Okay, so that is my makeup for today. I do feel like my eyes are a little like, they're a lot for just like a day. And it is very like, the face makeup is pretty minimal. I don't know if I love it. I don't know. I think I like it. I have to get used to it, I think. It's funny, like, I like minimal. I want it to be minimal. But I feel like I put makeup on and I can like see that I have makeup on, and then it kind of like melts into me throughout the day and becomes more minimal looking. And I'm starting the day with sort of a more minimal face. The eyes are a lot, which might be fine. I can't really tell yet. But like the skin, it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. I think like the color looks nice. I don't know. Well, let me know your thoughts. But this is going to be my makeup routine for a little bit. We'll see if it sticks. I may fall more in love with it, or I may decide that it's not really worth it. I don't know. We'll see. I also need to try this with like my sunscreen underneath. Like if I were to do this underneath and then apply, would I like it more? Although you know what? It's like, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. I do like it. So, anyway, all that to say, this is my face for the day. Thanks for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this little new makeup haul. And if you have any other makeup suggestions that you think I should try, let me know as well. I do like